We all are discussing about blended learning today. University teachers, college teachers, experts in the field and even students are thinking what kind of blended learning is expected. We are not here to discuss the term blended learning. Let us see about blend. Let us discuss about blending. I have a series of questions for you. Please see these two images and see which one you like more, A or B. If you have answered, let us proceed. Now which image do you like more, A or B? Hope you have answered. Now which image do you like more, again A or B? Of course, there might be both kind of answers. Some may like A, some may like B. I recently checked with a group of teachers and majority answer was B. But some may say, I like both. If you are liking majority of B answers, then blend is beautiful. Blend of colors. It's not a mix. It's a blend. Blend is more aesthetic. Blend is more beautiful. And meaningful blend is more beautiful. If you have liked this image the most, then let's say we should aim for a meaningful blend. We should aim at beautiful things. Can my class be so beautiful? If we are talking about beautiful images, beautiful photographs, beauty in the nature, why can't my class also be beautiful? What could we do to make our class beautiful? And by beautiful class, what do I really mean? By beautiful class, I mean look and feel of the class, learning experiences, learning material, classroom organization, group formations in my class, interactions with learners and even peer interactions. Can we make all this beautiful? Then the answer is yes. We can make our classes beautiful by a meaningful blend. Let us relate our images to our classroom situations. Straight lines versus curve. Which class do you like more? In which class do you think there will be more interaction, peer-peer talk, eye contact with each other? Let's move to more meaningful blend. Let's not just stop at eye contact. Let's have close interactions among our learners. Will that make more meaning into learning? Will their learning be more meaningful? If yes, let me blend my class meaningfully. We have discussed about what kind of blend is beautiful. Now let us see blend of what. What do we really mean by meaningful blend? Does it imply dividing our syllabus into online and offline? Does it mean teaching half of the syllabus or 60% of the syllabus or 80% of the syllabus in classroom and remaining online? What it really means? Blended learning is not dividing your syllabus. Blended learning is blending learning experiences. If we really divide some syllabus through online and some on campus mode, then also the situation is not really going to be good. Do we claim that either of the modes is more effective than the other? Then it's not so. Overuse of online learning is considered as a bad experience throughout the pandemic. Have we ever thought effect of continuous lecturing and one-way communication with our students from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m.? Whether we use technology or not, could we move towards more interactive situations, more interesting situations, more meaningful learning experiences? If we are talking about online environment, is it possible to think beyond lecturing? Is it possible to think about some applications which are interactive? If we are talking about classrooms, then could we think about peer-peer interactions, some innovative strategies which will keep our learners engaged in learning? So, is it really about technology versus pedagogy? Or could we integrate technology for an effective pedagogy? So, let us think of meaningful blend of modes of communication. Teacher may talk to the class sometimes. Teacher may conduct discussions. If we are planning for interactions among learners or between learners and technical device, if we are planning to use smartphones as mode of communication, can we have a proper blend instead of depending on only one mode of communication? Could we judge which mode of communication is more suitable for which part of the topic and not of the syllabus? Could we think of meaningful blend of teaching learning experiences? We can plan for a range of teaching learning experiences, some technology based and some without technology. We have AR, VR with us. We have labs for hands-on experiences. Our students can sit together and do some projects. We can think of maker spaces where they work on some projects. In short, we need to think of meaningful blend of online and offline experiences. When we think of a topic, we have many resources. We may have our small videos, we may have interactive videos, we may have some web resources, TED Talks, sometimes virtual labs, and we may have many collaborative online activities. We may have books, PDFs, why not audio podcast files which we can push on smartphones. If we have so much of variety in resources, then we can plan accordingly. We can plan a blend of some experiences which are technology based, but we can also plan for some group activities, cooperative learning strategies inside our classrooms, and then decide for which part I want to share resources with students. Once they go through resources and come back to the class, what do I do in the classroom? Can my classroom interactions be meaningful, effective, interactive, interesting? If we are talking about online learning environments, then we can plan individual as well as group learning experiences. We can have resources for our learners to study online from homes or from campus labs. We can provide proper infrastructure to our students if they are deprived of such devices at home, and we can use variety of media and variety of material for them, also variety of experiences for them. And if we are talking about offline environment, then there is no limit. They have books, they have material, they have labs, and they have their peers. They may discuss in peers, they may discuss in groups, they may work in groups, and teachers may provide scaffolding to them. So, these experiences will be really meaningful for them, and we should try our best to minimize lecturing and achieve this kind of experiences. Many of you thought that this formation is more beautiful than the straight lines of colors. Then these are some interactive and collaborative classroom environments, group formations. We can achieve these kinds of formations through various cooperative learning strategies. If you are interested, learn about such cooperative learning strategies. And yes, our virtual world can also be interactive and collaborative. We can plan brainstorming You can see sticky notes in the center. It's a result of brainstorming of students. They can further work on it, organize, categorize. We can have lab experiments and we can also have virtual labs. We can make our own lectures interactive by adding questions into it. We can have collaborative walls such as Padlet, Jamboard, Concept Board. So let us try to minimize our lecture, our webinar in online environment, and let us try for collaborative learning. And the ultimate skill is creation. Through such different blended learning, if we can achieve 21st century skills, why not try blended learning? If we are making our students skilled to enter into the new world, why not try for that? And ultimately, why not take our students to the level of creation and co-creation? They can individually create beautiful products such as infograph, their own small videos, concept maps, mind maps, and they can collaboratively achieve. They can again use tools such as Goggle, such as Concept Board to come out with beautiful and meaningful concept maps, mind maps. Who says technology and blended learning is going to replace teacher? Teacher's brain will be behind every experience. And blended learning is not a very easy task. You need to plan for it. You need to plan very systematically for it. You need to explore many tools. You need to explore many resources. And the teacher is the person who will decide when to use what, to what extent, how. What do our students have? What do our students need? What and how can I give something to them? So planning is very important, and teacher will be facilitator in all these environments. By becoming a facilitator does not mean being replaced. Classroom environment will be always there. Through online interactions also teacher will be there, but it will enrich the environment if planned meaningfully. By blended learning, neither teacher is going to get replaced, nor teacher's workload is going to get reduced. So please try to understand the real meaning of blended learning. Try to understand how we can achieve blended learning, where teacher will be the key person to plan everything, to manage everything, to organize everything. And ultimately we will be there to support and guide our learners. Trust me, try and see the results.